Okay, so I have to re-record this voiceover because it did not work the first time. 40 minutes of it. So this is where you start when you first join the season 1 of VSMP. VSMP ran from from spring 2021 till the final day of 2021. And it really just captured that time period because it's got like humour everywhere with the memes, the jokes on the signs. And also the builds just have like that colourful fun which is kind of lacking from the SMP these days. I did just record this voiceover and I'm a little tired because I've got to do it again. But I am joined by Pancake, who's currently washing herself. Thank you, Pancake. That was the Bible that was just seen there, and it's not canon. Not canon anymore because the story has changed quite a bit. In season 1, we were just messing around playing with stuff, and we were originally going to be a Dream SMP rip-off with the election, but we ended up being something else. And here's the karaoke place glitch she was discussing the other day in the Discord, which I totally forgot about. And it turns out they were right. You can tell this version of the SMP is like a moment in time when I decided, yeah, season 1's going to end up with everything being blown up. So I made a save, and everything was Halloween themed because it was in October. So usually it wouldn't be as spooky. But by the end, the SMP was almost completely covered in Neverthing corrupting everything. And after that, it was completely blown up. And I have that, but why would I bring you around the ruins of the SMP when I can bring you around this moment where it was like very lively? So obviously I'm not going to be able to walk through everything because there were a lot of secrets and this has been like 3 years. So I kind of forgot most of them. My bad. If there's something here that I forgot about, I'm sorry. Hopefully I can get to as many things. Here's where we used to lock people up who broke rules. This is where we locked up hackers who cheated in the game, and they would later be banned from all seasons of the SMP for political reasons. And then would later join the Discord saying I killed them. Well, I caused them to commit suicide. Which is crazy. Crazy work, but throughout the whole thing I kept seeing people's like usernames put outside builds or chests. And it's crazy how I still remember everyone's names, even though I thought I wouldn't. It's just insane, but I was just being nosy at the start, looking at people's houses, seeing what people had going on. And like, here's the map, and you can tell how big this SMP is because it's not even covered like the blue and white area, like at all. Just huge. And that's where we are approximately. We're quite close to the market. And this is the first ever build ever in Vapid SMP history ever. It did get reworked and like refurbished, but that was the first ever build. Mailboxes, I totally forgot about this. And I ended up discovering something I never found out about during season 1. That was quite fun. Sorry, Pancake. Like, I found these things from Aided, which I totally forgot about. Dearest mother. I don't understand the reasoning, but sure, I'm so years ago. I would have been thrilled to have found that. And there's the Bible again. It was really, Vapid SMP Season 1 really taught me how to build. I wasn't really much of a big builder. I never really played creative. Well, I did when I was like a kid, then I stuck to survival. Vapid SMP taught me how to build properly. Nice builds, and even though I don't play Minecraft as much, I still had that skill with me. So, thank you, Season 1. But I did most of the buildings in Season 1. I would just sell them for people, because it was easier for me to do it for them. And that included the opposition, blue and whites. So when people used to grief them, which was almost all the time, you were just griefing me. Here's the president's house, the town hall, I think it was. Beautiful. I did use a tutorial for this one. and it was like a 12-hour stream building this. But yeah, this is when the original plan was to be a VSMP rip-off before the God thing happened. We got very evangelical. It's a good build. I think watching tutorials did help me figure things out. My main issue in season 1 was, after I did getting more creative, was just sizing issues. This is the town called Dahod, which I hated back when season 1 was coming out, but I think it has its charm now. I didn't like the fact it was just named after that stupid Roblox game, which I am still a hater of. I never understood the hype. But also, I thought it kind of looked ugly and messed with my aesthetic, but I think it's kind of cute now. And it has its kind of ugly charm, but back when season 1 was coming out, I used to pretend to be Herobrine, and I'd scare people who lived here, and just... breaking people's builds was against the rules, so I didn't do that, but I'd try to intimidate them, which explains the massive Herobrine face. I was really trying to intimidate them. I'm losing my voice because the first voiceover just went on, and I don't know who built this. It wasn't me, but I did build this winter over here because I don't think anyone else would have done that. I'm just looking for anything else I might have missed, but I can't remember. Something you may have not ever caught is that every season of the VSMP happens in a different biome. But they've added quite a few new biomes, so if I did want to keep the story going, I could. But season 4 will be the end. Although that new biome looks great for the story. But it's not happening, sadly. This season's just so colourful. This is where the election happened and our second ever law stream. And the Blue and Whites were announced here, they made their presence, and they have haunted the narrative ever since. Back when Vapid was trying to be peaceful, also I did not break that block. I was trying to avoid placing or breaking blocks this entire time. It broke itself and I just pressed the button. That was weird. I actually didn't build this build, someone else did, and I thought it was really cool actually. I quite like that build. Little pumpkin. So the thing about season 1 is, you could not do it again in any of the later seasons. Season 2 you might have been able to get away with it because we had like a Vesco and a Vasta. Because it wasn't as serious, but in the later seasons you couldn't have these unserious builds of like pumpkins or signs saying I love your mum, which was a horrible joke, whatever. The Never Corruption could have been in later seasons, but I'm lazy now. I work a full-time job. It's a cool thing. And then we just have this thing here, whatever it is. I think we've nicknamed season 1 as like the Lost World, the Lost Time, Lost City, Lost Kingdom, something, because all VODs from that time are missing. Because I used to play on my Xbox and stream on there, and I couldn't upload it to YouTube. So all VODs are missing, which is quite sad because there are a lot of funny moments. Like that one time, I think it was Ree, we did that redstone command block hack, and then he just couldn't stop floating no matter what we did. That was probably one of my favourite moments of all time streaming, and it's missing. Which is sad, it was a really funny time. But yeah, I'm just looking at all these houses. This is the first church I ever built. Now compare that to my latest church in season 4. Crazy work. And I just used to love building myself statues. Look how crazy. And that is not how Vapid canonically looks in season 1 anymore, because I had to rework the time frame timeline, but whatever. Now if I build Vapid, I just built that angel statue. Because that looks more fitting for a god. And it fits the aesthetic more. Here's my stables. Where all the horses are missing. And then I used to be obsessed with building this style of house in 2020 and 2021. Don't know what's going on in this basement. So I resided here until I built my first ever castle, when I say first ever castle, I mean my first ever castle ever in Minecraft. I I never built a church or a castle before this point. So it was pretty cool. I ended up giving this place to my sister, and look, there's water. And streaming this, I was in shock seeing a strip club, and it wouldn't even be the last one I find in this stream, which is insane. There's all these houses, it just looks so lived in. Like, I kind of don't mind how ugly season 1 kind of does look, because aesthetically it's a mess, but you can tell it's filled with multiple people, even though I was doing most of the building. But season 4 has this very empty feeling, which works for lore. It's very ghostly. But this just looks more fun. Like, realistically, I would have preferred playing this version. Story-wise, season 4. Play-wise, season 1. And there's another strip club, because we need more apparently. And that's not even the last one I find in the stream. Sorry, Pancake. We have like a little pride section, which is kind of funny looking back on it, because my character is now homophobic. This house got destroyed quite a bit, so we'd always be rebuilding it for the person. I have no idea whose it belonged to though. I can't remember. And I don't know why that's not working. Here's some weird cult thing someone made for me after I lost my mangy cow. It was my son for 5 seconds, and here's a very famous place. I remember a gay wedding happened here. I remember Asa died here in law. But I don't remember anything other than that. I don't really remember much from this time period of my life. We're going to explore we're exploring the red and black base. Some more cool lore stuff going on. This building at the top is kind of useless. I don't know why I added it, but it's Now, I had lots of red and black bases, but I can't remember any of them. Like, I had loads. They're all missing though. So this is the only one I ever show on the stream. It was the best looking of all of them, to be fair, but I just don't remember where the others are. I'm now making it canon that this is the seat table where Vapid ate May. So that drawing of Vapid eating May, that's where it happens. A little AFK box. God, we had like almost everything going on. How fun. Then we got the market, where if you paid a diamond, you could own a stall and you could sell whatever you'd like. Very cute, very cute. Some weird present with a weird joke. Yeah, again, 2021 humour. Another map. Whatever this is, I guess it was like a map holding area. And here's the first castle I ever built, ever, in my life. And it's not bad actually. I think outside wise it looks really good, but interior it's very cramped in some areas and very large in areas. Very awkward looking. But yeah, especially down here it's very awkwardly spaced out. And that is something I did learn later, is how to size my build properly to space it. The season 4 castle's kind of awkwardly paced out, but it looks a lot better than this. But my season 3 mansion castle thing was perfectly done. Perfect. Oh yeah, there's ghost face over here, some treehouse. With those blocks for some reason. And then we have the original, I think, blue and white base, which got blown up a lot. And I had to I rebuilt it for them a bunch of times. So if you were ever active during season 1 and you were ever blowing stuff up from the blue and whites to be like, hell yeah, I support Vapid Winter Live, that was my username back then, you were doing me, you were making my life harder because I was the one building all these things for people. Like, my life was harder. People took the lore very seriously. And this airship is where the re-flying incident happened. Fun times, this is where the crafting table club started, which is still canon, which my little brother did. It's not funny anymore, but I find it funny that Vapid canonically made a crafting table god. Like, she made a god of cats, a god of the ocean, god of the deep dark, and a crafting table god. And it still works, the flying thing. But for that guy, he just couldn't stop no matter what. I really wish I had footage for it. Right, and then we're getting to my second castle I ever built, which massive glow up. It has the same issue where it's awkwardly spaced out inside, but I think the main hall, the entrance hall, I think it looks really good actually. And it has like this amethyst underneath the carpet, so it makes that noise. So I think this little walkthrough is really good. Probably like top 3 castle entrances. Or main throne rooms. Yeah, I say top 3 throne rooms I've ever made. I think season 3 takes the cake, and then season 4, then this season. Which is insane because this was my first ever time building one. But yeah, the interior's all weird. And then I heard a meow and I was like, where's this come from? So, only a couple months earlier my cat died and I adopted 2 other cats. So here's Fluffy, who died, and then we have Pancake and Whisper, who are still with us to this day. They were very new to the family, and they have been featured in every season, Pancake and Whisper. Oh, babies. Anything to say about that, Pancake? No? Well, Musty Carl, his name's Musty Carl. I keep calling him Mangy and Stinky Carl. Then you have my practice builds, because I would just use the copy block. And then I found something someone else had built, I think it was May. This weird statue of me, it was really scary. Yeah, there's no prizes built there. I used to do them quite close to the area, which is a bit stupid, really. Alright, and it's a long journey to get to the main blue and white area. So their castle, their mansion. And I'm not going to cut it out, I'm not going to do much editing because of this being up and like maybe cutting out some voiceover bits. Maybe not. I don't know. It just gets you to see like everything, because maybe I missed something, I cut something out that someone used to live in. I don't know. Honestly, I do recommend just watching this video with like your own music on. But here's the main blue and white area, which I also built, and I kind of prefer it more of the main red and black area. Like, their blocks just look cool. There's not really much you can do with red and black in Minecraft. Or red in general. There's a lot more blue blocks than there are black or red ones. But it looks cool. And I know there's a house around there's a house there. And this is a name I forgot until I read the owner's thing. I was like, oh my god, I remember this person. It's just crazy. I just remember these usernames that's just stored it back up in my head. We still have quite a while left till we get to the red and black castle. There were a lot more secret areas, but I can't remember where. Okay, I don't remember where, which is sad, but it's true. And I got really excited about the boat, and I realised I could not control it, but I was already here. Yay! I built this castle for the red and the blue and whites, and I also built the mountain, which I thought was a lot more subtle, but now looking at it I can tell that it's very obviously built by a player, not by me. I don't know how that build box works, I don't even know if it did work. This is a good throne, but not good throne room really. Kind of messed that up, so my bad, but the throne's pretty cool. This area, we never ended up fully draining, but I think it looks kind of cool anyways. Look at the home. I just think it looks cool. There were a couple of houses around here, as well as a bit of a nether corruption. I think this was Pug's house. I think I built this house, maybe? Maybe I didn't, I don't remember. Maybe I helped with it, I actually can't remember. I helped so many people with the houses by building them, I just don't remember. These blocks made floaty things, which I don't know what they're for, but I think I figure it out in a second when I find a build I never remember. Yep, it's a strip club but straight, whatever that means, and I discovered, oh, this is a dancing area. And I think that's every strip club I found in this stream. But there were probably a lot more knowing these people. What do you say about that, Pancake? Pancake's just enjoying the fact I'm speaking. Instead of just sat here sounding watching like a film or something. Because she thinks I'm speaking to her, so that's nice. Now I wanted to like explore like the nether in the end. Because I had a few builds. Also that corrupted Vapid Winter statue is actually how Vapid was kind of meant to like, canonically meant to look behind all her glamour magic. Now she just... Vapid has no head behind her glamour magic because her head got crushed to death as a human. The lore changed a lot, my friends. The lore changed a lot. I did try and make it very safe for people who want to explore the nether because I was really concerned about people's safety. So I made this little tunnel and outside I built an Among Us statue which someone destroyed. I never realised anyone actually destroying it, but heartbreak, it was just there, but no. Like a little fight thing farm. I can't remember what they're called, I don't play this game anymore outside of streams. Yep. I feel like we had quite a good seed for this world. And then I discovered this, I was like, what is this? Is this natural? And I realised, this can't be natural. And I built a lot of things. I definitely did not build this. And in my last voiceover, I realised it's probably what they used to transport that baby zombie piglin called Michael. But it wasn't me who did this. Yeah, so I see the boat there, so I'm guessing it was for Michael, I don't know. Crazy how I only just noticed it though, 3 years later. Road. Right, back we go. Now, I was looking for, I was pretty sure I saw an end portal before, but I couldn't find it. And I really didn't want to build one because I didn't want to mess with, like, this moment in history, but I ended up having to build one because I couldn't find it. And looking back on the VOD, I can't remember where it was, or maybe I imagined the first one. I don't know. But we only see the end for a minute, but the thing is with the end is the main end area, the main dragon area, looks the exact same in every season. I have built it the exact same every season. This is the first time I ever did it, and it's quite cute looking back at it because I've added slightly more each season. I like that. And that look, if you went and end in season 4, it'd look almost the exact same. But yeah, that's VSMP. I obviously missed secrets, but I can't remember them all these years later, but yay! VSMP has been going on for 4 or 5 years. Yay!